You were an advisor to John McCain and Marco Rubio, and both of these men continue to support Donald Trump. Both of these guys are on the ballot. They face some, John McCain in particular, a tough election this year. Can you shed some light on their rationale? Is it because of the political pressure they're dealing with? And have you discussed it with them? And are you disappointed? I just asked you 5 questions at one time, Max, so I apologize. But what's your take on all that?
Well, I should also mention I was an advisor to Mitt Romney's 2012 campaign, and Romney has been a very staunch opponent of Trump and has been very forthright in opposing him. I guess you could make the case that it's easier for him because Romney is not on the ballot right now. McCain and Rubio are, and so they're doing what I think they feel that they have to do in order to win votes. But I won't hide from you the fact that I'm disappointed because I have a lot of respect for both of those guys, especially somebody like John McCain, who has put his life on the line in support of the principles that this country stands for. And so I have to confess, although I have a lot of affection for both of them, I'm disappointed to see that they've gone along with Trump, even though I know in their heart of hearts they don't for a minute believe he is remotely qualified to be president. And that's part of a larger problem with the entire Republican establishment, from Paul Ryan and Mitch McConnell on down. They all know in their guts that he's nuts. They know that he should not be the president of the United States, and yet they feel compelled to go along for the sake of party unity. Well, that to me is not a good reason, because I put the country above the party, and I think anybody who's a Republican ought to put the good of the country above the narrow interests of the Republican Party, even if it was actually in the interest of the Republican Party to support Trump, which it's not, because he's leading the Republican Party to electoral disaster. But whatever the case may be, his